Pussycat, whoa, 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 whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. Little pussycat. Hi guys. Well, you can't see her now, she's behind me. Welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's absolutely freezing. Inside the greenhouse, it's 43 degrees. That's what it is inside here at the moment. Although the door's open, so I'm going to close the door in a minute. What we've been doing? Well, we've been out getting some seed potatoes. I didn't intend on buying any, but I was in Wilco's looking for some cat food for her and looking for a little flask. I've got this bloody big flask, and every time I come on here, I always end up with half a flask left. So it's just a waste. So I thought I'd get a small flask. I'm just wishing I'd actually bought the next size up, to be quite honest with you. I bought the baby bear one. We had the daddy bear. What I really need is the mummy bear flask. Like I said, I've got hardly any coffee left, so once the coffee runs out, that's when I run off home. But yeah, I was in Wilco's looking for these two things, and I noticed they've started stocking the shelves now with all the goodies, all the seeds. They've got full range of seeds in there. They've got all the potatoes, all the onions, everything. Got it all in there, all the spring bulbs. It's like a sweet shot to a 5-year-old child. You know, you go and you, da-da, you know, your eyes light up. Anyway, I said to him, says, when did you put the seed potatoes out? He says, 2 hours ago. I said, no one's had any yet. I said, oh, what's this? Anyway, I bought myself 4 different varieties of spuds. So I'm going to show you them in a minute. I was also, like I said, I was in a place called Allotment Bargains, West One here in Salford. I bought these seed potatoes off Salford Precinct, if you want to know where I got them from. However, be very careful when I'm going into Salford Precinct, going through the car park. There's this one door and everyone's funneled into it, and every bugger's touching this door with their hands. I mean, I use my stick, I push the bloody door open with the stick. I don't touch anything when I'm going into there, mask on, the whole 9 yards. So like I said, I went in looking for cat food, but yeah, very frightening watching what was happening on the door there. So if you're going in Salford Precinct, be very careful. For God's sake, don't touch the doors with your hands. You're asking for it. And Salford Council, waste of space. They've closed the other doors off. Someone tried to break in there a few months back, and they fixed the glass now, but they haven't opened the doors to let people in and out. They funnel them all into one door. It's so dangerous. I have got a video there. I'm not going to show it you because it's too distressing to watch. Where old people, everybody, all going in through this door. It must have been 100 people in 10 minutes going through this door. So dangerous, and you wonder why COVID is spreading around the country. Anyway, back to the potatoes. I was also in a place called Allotment Bargains, and they had a load of fantastic onions in there. I mean, the onions are awesome. 99 pence for a pack, the 200 gram packs, and the really top onions. I bought some stir on and some red band. In fact, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you what I've bought, a selection of the stuff I've bought. I've even got some compost, so let me show you and then we'll come straight back. Well, as you can see, we've been buying a few seed potatoes. I bought these from Wilco's, so I was in the store looking for some cat food, and I noticed that they've got these in store, so I thought grab the best ones while I can. We'll go and get them chitted up very soon. So I bought these first earlies. We grow these every year, the Penton Javelin. Then I bought 2 second earlies, which are Wilger and Maris Pear. I grow Maris Pear all the time, but these are Wilger, I think that's how you pronounce them. Never grown them before, so I thought we'd give them a go. And we got these Maris Piper. Now I do need Cara, and I do need some King Edwards, and I think they're the varieties I'm going to be growing this year. These sold, yeah, £2.50 a bag, 2 kilos. So that I thought, yeah, get them now while I can. Always get them as soon as you can, because all you're going to be left with in a couple of weeks' time are all the crappy ones, and you know, These I'm going to chit up. I'll show you me chitting them very shortly. I was in Home and Bargains again. I was looking for, just went in for a mooch around, and I saw these onions, and well, just look at these onions, guys. Look absolutely awesome. For 99 pence for 200 grams of them, I couldn't resist them, so I got a couple of packs of these Centurion. We do grow these, and I bought another couple of packs of these Red Baron here. Again, they're the same sort of size as these ones, and they're absolutely awesome. So for 99 pence a pack, you can't really knock it. So these are just a selection of some of the, I mean, we've already got onions growing. We've got some onions in the other greenhouse just here in pots. But I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. So anyway, so we've got some more. You probably noticed just below here, we've got Clover multi-purpose compost. There's 10 bags here at the moment. There will be another 10 shortly. Just like I said, I've only got so much room in the boot of my car to get them. These we sell in-house on the allotments. However, the allotments is shut at the moment. But we do open for chicken food. Anyone who wants chicken food, and when the doors open, we might, it's just a simple receipt, money in a box, no contact with anyone, and I just got myself some of this, so I need to get some more of this. I'll get another 10 bags shortly, but these we got them just before, just as we was coming up to lockdown. I knew it was going to happen, so we got them. Anyway, there we go. So we got compost to do spuds, we got onions, and it won't be long before we'll be getting these in buckets. We'll get the buckets, 30 litre buckets, and we'll get them started. But yeah, we're going to get these chitting away nicely very soon. So there we go, that's the selection I've got, and them onions are awesome, really are. I'm really impressed with them onions, I tell you. Now we've got winter onions growing outside in the back. They're doing fine. So my garlic, my elephant garlic hasn't come up yet. Not too worried yet. They'll probably come up probably February. You start to see them. I did plant them pretty deep, so they've got to grow. They've got to come up. Anyway, yeah, the varieties of potatoes they've got there are really good. So I'm going to show you chitting there very shortly. The compost, it's Clover multi-purpose. We buy it in house on the allotments. We've got a shop. It opens between 10 and 12 on a Sunday. Anyone who wants it can come and buy it. What you've got to do though, you've got to come, well, actually the shop's closed at the moment, but when it does open, or anyone from outside can come and buy the compost as well. It's £4.60 for a 75 litre bag. It's absolutely mustard. I bought 5 bags a couple of days ago, and I bought another 5. I can only get 5 in the car at a time. I think I paid £4.60. I think it's about 23 quid for 5 bags, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually bought 10 bags now, so what's that, 46 quid? Yeah, 46 quid. I always get me, can't remember what, I'm pretty, savvy when it comes to adding up, but I always doubt myself. Yeah, so we need another probably 15-20 more bags of that. I'll get it shortly. That's the only expenditures, the compost and the seed potatoes and the onions really that I spend on the plot. And then you got the seeds as well. I do buy the seeds, but then again, I'm pretty savvy with that. What I do is I wait until end of year, and then I buy all the seeds. They're normally about 5 pence a packet. So I buy every one of them, and the seeds I've got there are good until I think it's 2022, 2023. I've got the full range what they do in Wilco, so we'll be going through and have a look at what I'm going to be sowing shortly with them. But yeah, we got some compost. We leave it in the greenhouse to acclimatise. When we come to sowing and putting the seed potatoes in the buckets, the compost is a bit warmer than it is outside. We do tend to leave the water, tap water in the greenhouses as well, to warm up. And what we're after there is for all the chlorine and all the impurities to evaporate, and then we put them into his water bottles when we come to sowing the seeds. And yeah, we do okay. We don't have an heated greenhouse. We don't use heat mats or anything like that. We do everything from a cold start. I get me chilies, I get me peppers, I get me tomatoes. A lot of them all germinate. We don't have any problems. All you need is a greenhouse, maybe one of them plastic poly greenhouse things what you can put into it, and some plastic bags. I mean, you don't have to wait until February when I start sowing my seeds. Just go back to last year and you can see how I did them, how I sowed my seeds, and you see them all flying away. We do a load of cabbages and collies and stuff like that. 90% of them we give away. We just grow we grow a few, but we do give a lot to everybody else. And yeah, so they'll be starting soon. My seed sowing. We've had all sorts of things. I've been doing all sorts of things over the last few days. I did put some raspberries in here. I had 3 of my raspberries had died, and I was shouting to my mate Mike from potting along and saying, I'm going to have to go buy some raspberries. And unbeknownst to me, my friend Deborah was passing, and she mustn't have heard. Anyway, she was going over to another plot holder over the other side of the allotments with some raspberry canes, and she gave him anyway. Mike trundled off, and about 10 minutes later she come up to the door. She said, I brought you some raspberries. I said, how can you possibly know I need some raspberries? She said, I've only just mentioned it 10 minutes ago. She said, I could hear you shouting at Mike. She said, I've got some here, you can have them. I just give a load away. Anyway, she dropped me 3 off. I left them in a bucket until the next day. Got me pruning shears, pruned them all. I set the camera up in here. In hindsight, I should have cleaned the glass before I put the camera, showing you what we're doing. But we'll have a look at the raspberries, and we're also showing me planting them just through the glass here in the greenhouse. Well, what you're looking at there is some raspberries that my friend Debs has just given me in a bucket. I've got them in water at the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly just get these pruning shears, and I'm just going to prune them. There's 2 different varieties here. There's the ones with these ones here have got the thorns on them, and they got the ones what haven't. So there's 2 varieties, and all I'm going to do is take them out, and I'm just going to prune them back to about 10 inches. So that's all I'm going to do, just going to quickly prune these. Cut them on an angle like that so the water runs off them. So this is all just going to get compost, but these ones here, now these are going to get planted. I'm going to do that in a moment. Going to stick them just out the window here. In fact, I bet I could leave the camera in here, just filming me doing it. So I'll probably end up, I might even do that, I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to put them here, along here. Buttercup is still keeping out of the way, she's over there. She'll have a bloody fur ball, choking on the fur ball in a minute. Daft cat. Right, so I'm going to go out there and I'm going to plant these in a moment. First things first, I'm going to get rid of these bits we don't need. Well, I don't know whether this is going to work or not. I've pointed the camera through the glass, so it might be a little bit blurry. Yeah, I've got me little trowel. I'm going to go and put these in here now. I'm going to put one just here and one over there. Maybe I might try and squeeze the other one in as well. But yeah, I'm going to get these raspberry canes in now. So let's have at it. I'll leave the camera rolling from the inside. Well, there we go. All done. That was a quick fix. Yeah, so that saved me a few quid. Thanks, Debs. Speaking of Debs, we've had to turn the water off on the allotments. Come on the other day, and this is what we come on to. So I've just come on today. As you can see, the water's pouring down the path. The pipe's burst here. It's blown off. And this pipe here no longer works. It's to that tap over there. So yeah, we got a burst. So the problem is we're going to have to turn the water off, unfortunately. And this is going to have to be repaired again. Unbelievable. It's all we need, isn't it? So if anyone wants to know the reason why we've got to turn the water off, is because of this here. We've got a leak on this tap here. It's every year when the water freezes, if we don't turn the water off straight away, this is what happens. And as you can see, we've got a plot under flood here at the moment. So this is the reason why the water's coming off, guys. Absolute nightmare. So I managed to, the quick fix was a near errand. It was just turning the tap off. I'll need to fix that pipe. That's a 2-minute fix. However, the other one on Deborah's plot, it's like a lake there. We've had to turn all the water off the allotments now because of it. I'm going to put a cap on that. I'll be up there shortly to fix that. Before we turn the water back on, that is. So the water's off on the allotments now, so we've all got to have water butts to bring for the chickens, to put water in for, bring us water for so we chickens don't run out of water. I'll bring some for Buttercup as well. She's got water. It's been quite mild today, so it hasn't frozen. But yeah, got to turn the water off. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? What else we've been doing? Well, while we was pruning looking for the pruning shears, I did notice in the front greenhouse that my first seeds of the year, which I sowed just recently, I think about a couple of weeks ago, some I think they're called Sutton Dwarf broad beans. Let's go and check them out, guys. See how they're doing. So these are the no, little bugger. Oh, get off them! Oi! She's sod, isn't she? She's flattening them. Well, look at there's 30 of them. Don't you dare! Oh shit! Hang on, guys. So these are my broad beans. I count 30 of them altogether. There should be 45, but there's 30. I only need 15. I just had to kick Buttercup out of here because she was actually stood on that bugger there. There she is. I've kicked her out of the bloody greenhouse. It's a little bugger, isn't she? Well, would you have them add in and leave it? Yeah, they've actually all started to germinate now, so probably got about, I'd say 66% of them have germinated. The others that are coming through, so I'll probably be more like 90%. We only need 15 plants. I sold 45. I put 3 to each pot, and each pot's got at least 1 in. So what I've got to do is set the bean frame up shortly. But yeah, we've got beans there. The first ones are sold and they're doing well. So I'll keep you posted on them. We lifted the cover off the bed which had all the currants in. We've took the cover off now. The reason why I took it off is because we've got a load of spring bulbs in that bed. So what I've done, I've allowed them to come up. When they come up, I'm going to transplant them to the edges, and then we're going to put the strawberries in the middle, 3 rows of strawberries. Strawberries are in the back greenhouse and they're doing really well. Quick look at the strawberries that we're going to be putting into that bed, which we've just took the cover off. There they are. I do need a couple more. A few brown leaves there, but they're doing quite well in the greenhouse. It's just a shame to really put them in now. I might put them in later on in the year, actually, when it gets a bit warmer. And when I need this space to put the seedlings in, that's when I'm going to plant them, I think. But yeah, these are the strawberries which are going in that bed, which we just took the cover off. So as you can see, they're doing awesomely. Yeah, we'll get them in soon. I've got a lot of other footage to show you, but I just haven't got the I mean, I don't want to make this video too long. I could do. I got a load of footage, other footage as well. I'll quickly tell you what I will be showing you probably in the next video. If we ain't doing all the bulbs and well, I will be chitting with potatoes, so I'll show you how to do that in the next episode. But I've got a load of spring bulbs which I was going to put in that bed, but the trouble is every time I come to put them in, the bloody ground freezes up, so I'm going to end up putting them into buckets. I've got some beautiful planters there, so we might put all them flowers into planters, so I'll be doing that short. I'll be doing that probably next episode as well. Yeah, the strawberry bed, we just have to leave that for the time being. Yeah, the other things as well. I was been given a few things. I was given a small greenhouse just recently. I'll be showing you that. Well, we dismantled it. I couldn't show you me actually dismantling it because it was raining at the time. But we got all the glass. We wanted the glass for this greenhouse, spare glass and what have you. In fact, it's the same model as this greenhouse, so I'll show you that. We was given 2 little cloches like with vents in, beautiful little polycarbonate things, and I was given a trolley. I'll show you all this. Another mate of mine's come good with a pallet for me water tank. I'll be showing you that. That's all going to come. I just don't want to make this video too long. I've actually been doing, to be quite honest with you, I've been doing a lot of filming the wildlife, and I've been filming birds and what have you. So I've got a lot of footage of that as well, all the birds which have been coming onto the allotments, kestrels and stuff like that, so that's all going to get a bit next video. But this video is a bit of a mix of a few things. Now I'm going to get all these lot now, just put them into the back shed for the time being. We'll get them all chitted. I've got trays and everything. I'll show you me doing that in the next episode. But that's it for this one. Like I say, I'm just going to give Buttercup a bit more food. Like I said, she's very quiet at the moment. If you want to know where she is, she's got her crashed out here in a crib. I don't know if you can see her there, guys. She's never more than 5 foot away from me. Went over to the committee room before. We're taking rents at the moment, and everyone's coming paying the rents. Stephen has got he's got a table in front of the door so no one can go into the committee room. He's got like a bench, and what they do, they come in with an envelope with a number and everything on. They drop it on the into this box, and then he ticks them all off, paid the rent. So that's what he's doing at the moment. Everyone's giving the rent. I already paid mine weeks ago, and so did all the committee. We all, do as I do, and not as I say. So we try to get that out of the way. So they say, "Oh, well, have you paid?" Well, no. Well, don't you think you should do? So we make sure we pay ours, get ours all paid up. Then there's no excuses then. But yeah, today and next Sunday, they'll be taking money. So the ones who can't make it today, like my brother, he needs to get himself down. He's only got one more week to get his money in. And anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for now. But as you can see, we've been quite busy. Got a few things done. There's a lot of work here still to do, but it's overcast today. It's very cold. It's starting to get a bit late now, so I'm going to get all this lot put away, collect the eggs out of the chickens, and I'm out of here. Buttercup, well, she's happy where she is, so I'm not going to disturb her. Anyway, till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.